Good day, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. We begin with the government's unwavering efforts to provide quality healthcare services to communities across the country. Today, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Luisa Araneta Marcos brings the Libreng Laboratorio, Konsulta at Gamot para sa Lahat or Lab for All caravan to Pasig City. The Lab for All caravan, led by the First Lady, is a flagship outreach program offering free medical consultations, medicines, and basic laboratory tests through the Bagong Pilipinas mobile clinics. Since its launch in May 2023, the program has visited 29 locations across the country, providing much-needed healthcare services to underserved communities. During today's event, the President and First Lady visited the Lab for All services being offered at Rizal High School and led the turnover of 3 mobile laboratories to the local government of Santa Catalina in Ilocos Sur, Tacloban City, and Pasig City. The national government has procured Bagong Pilipinas mobile clinics for deployment across all 83 provinces and in cities within Metro Manila. These mobile clinics serve as a vital supplement to existing health facilities, helping to extend healthcare services to remote and underserved areas nationwide.
Ang kalusugan po ay kayamanan. Walang silbi ang lahat ng yaman kung hindi maayos ang ating kalusugan. Ngunit para sa mga kapuspalad nating kababayan, higit na mas malaking pagsubok ang pagkakasakit. Lalo na ang mga nasa malalayong lugar. Ang aming naiisip ay imbis na antayin natin ang mga nagkakaroon ng karamdaman na makapunta sa mga ospital, dadalhin po natin sa kanila ang serbisyo para meron silang healthcare kahit sa malalayo.
The Philippines and Qatar are set to strengthen their already strong bilateral relations after a productive meeting between President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and Qatari Ambassador Ahmed Saad Nasser Abdullah Al Humidi. During the ambassador's courtesy visit to Malacanang, both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to working together on various projects. President Marcos underscored the importance of the Qatari Amir's visit earlier this year, which helped solidify the close connection between the two nations. Diplomatic ties between the Philippines and Qatar go back to 1981, with over 240,000 Filipinos now living and working in Qatar. Ambassador Al Humidi, for his part, expressed Qatar's commitment to continuing joint projects and further strengthening cooperation with the Philippines. Meanwhile, President Marcos also announced that the Philippines will have a representative in the ongoing 3rd Asia Cooperation Dialogue Summit in Qatar. Although he will not personally attend, Marcos assures that the country's delegation will actively participate in the summit's discussions. The Asia Cooperation Dialogue, launched in Thailand in 2022, is a key platform bringing together Asian nations to foster unity and collaboration without creating divisions. It provides a venue for member countries to address shared concerns and advance the goal of a more connected Asia. Over 7.4 million Filipinos have signed up as voters for the May 2025 midterm elections. The Commission on Elections says these individuals registered during the 7-month sign-up period from February 12 to September 30. The total number excludes registrants from Batanes, where sign-ups were extended until Tuesday, October 1 due to Super Typhoon Julian. Calabarzon topped the number of registrants with 1.2 million, followed by Metro Manila with over 997,000 and Central Luzon with over 834,000. Cordillera Administrative Region has the least number of registrants. The voters' registration period includes processing of applications for transfer, changes in records, reactivation of voters, inclusion in the list of voters, transfer of registration records from foreign service posts to local offices. Meanwhile, the poll body sees the slow turnout of candidacy filing in recent days in the National Capital Region as part of an election strategy. COMELEC NCR Assistant Regional Director Jovi Balangkit said prospective candidates use the second and third days of COC filing for strategizing, which includes feeling out their possible opponents. She said some bets follow superstitions such as filing COCs on the 8th and last day due to the number 8 being a lucky digit. On the other hand, there are candidates who are still finalizing their certificate of nomination and acceptance, which will be filed along with their COCs. At least 21 prospective candidates running for congressional posts in Metro Manila have filed COCs. In news overseas, the Philippine Embassy in Jordan advises Filipinos to stay in secure locations amid reports that Iranian missile debris are falling in the capital Amman and several other areas. In an advisory dated October 2, the embassy urged Filipinos to closely watch the situation and follow local authorities. In cases of emergency, they may contact the hotlines of the embassy, the Migrant Workers Office, and the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. Philippine Ambassador to Jordan Wilfredo Santos said, based on local reports, 2 nationals have been hurt by falling missile debris, but none of them are Filipinos. Aside from Amman, debris and shrapnel also fell in Balka, Zarqa, Madaba, and Kerak. Santos meanwhile says Filipinos generally feel safe in Jordan as the situation remains peaceful amid escalating tensions in the region. He said Jordan's airspace is also protected by a good air defense system. He assured that the embassy is closely monitoring the situation and is coordinating with the Filipino communities. About 48,000 Filipinos live in Jordan, while around 127 Filipinos are in the West Bank. Typhoon Julian has re-entered the Philippine area of responsibility as it continues to affect extreme northern Luzon. Pag-asa said Julian was spotted 245 kilometers northwest of Itbayat, Batanes, with maximum sustained winds of 120 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 165 kilometers per hour. Julian is moving east-northeastward and expected to make landfall over southern Taiwan this afternoon. It is also likely to continue to weaken. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 is raised over the whole province of Batanes. Batanes and Babuyan Islands will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms directly caused by Julian. The typhoon's trough will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Ilocos Region, Cordillera Administrative Region, the rest of Cagayan Valley, and Central Luzon. Davao Region, Soxargen, and Caragao will have scattered rains and thunderstorms, but this will be caused by the easterlies. Metro Manila and the rest of the country may expect fairer weather other than partly cloudy skies and isolated rains and thunderstorms. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 83 days before Christmas. I'm Marita Muaje. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.